Hello everyone, this is Dr. Mommy Budgets coming back to you again with another video. Today is Friday, February the 7th. So this is week 1 of February. So we are going to do my budget projection for the first week of February. So, also, I just wanted to point out that this is the first week of February, and typically during the week of February, we do bring awareness to those that are fighting heart disease, and the American Heart Association, as well as other organizations, do try to promote that you become knowledgeable about heart disease, and that it is a real thing, because I actually have had relatives who have passed away as a result of heart disease. So I am wearing my red today. I'm not working today, but I am going to try and get out, which is another thing that they promote, to get out and be healthy, because an active body does increase your chances of having a healthy heart. So I am wearing my little red dress here in honor of the American Heart Association and the fight against heart disease. So with that little tidbit of information being said, we are going to dive right into my week 1 budget projection for the month of February 2020. Alright everyone, as you can see, I am back, and we have my little handy dandy note tablet in front of me. We're going to go on and get started with this budget projection, because I do have a ton of errands I need to run today. So I am going to try and keep this in frame, but of course I cannot write with it this way. So I'm going to have to turn my notebook to the side. So hopefully you guys are able to follow along. As I iterated in my introduction, it is American Heart Association Fight Against Health Disease Month, and also I guess they kind of tie that into this being February, which is Valentine's Day. So you have a lot of heart things going on this month. So please get out, be active, guys, and try and promote having a healthy heart so that we can stay away from heart disease. All right, let's dive right in. I am back, guys, and I'm going to try and be more consistent. That's all I can really say, because life is busy and I try to get it in when I can. Here we go. The first item that we are projecting this week is going to be the mortgage, and I will be setting aside $306 for that. You know what? I'm not going to number. I'm just going to write out my items. Next is the water bill, coming in at $98. My phone and internet, guys, we're probably going to have some sort of conversation about this, because I did switch to the unlimited plan through AT&T, but they haven't adjusted my bill and all that kind of thing. So I'm still allocating the $230. And it has actually also gone to auto pay so that I can get another discount as a result of that. So, but all of that is not on this month's bill. So maybe next month we're probably going to really have a conversation. I hope they didn't screw anything up. They said my bill was going to be lowered, actually. So I'm definitely going to be paying close attention to that. So I'm setting aside $230 for the phone and internet, and that is 4 lines on my account, plus my internet. So next we have our auto insurance, and that is going to be $93.50. The student loan, if you guys aren't aware, haven't been around long, it did decrease, and it's at $93.75, with that being said, I was able to start a car fund for my daughter. And I just set aside $20.50 into her account every month. Let me turn my ringer off on my phone just in case I get text messages or somebody decide to call, okay? So yeah, I set aside $20.50 into her account every week, you know, for gas, for oil change, or whatever the case may be. Let's see, next we have the second mortgage. And you know I send them extra monies every week because the bill is due on the 4th week, but every single week I send them monies. This week it'll be the $195.61. Then of course, you know, I do my household expenses. I guess I do need to stop saying of course, you know, because there may be some new people that are joined my channel and has joined this journey with us. So got to get out of the habit of saying that. So it's $194 that I set aside for household expenses. I pull that out in cash and I put it in my index card system inside of my wallet. There are about 9 or 10 categories that I set aside monies for. You can go back and view that video as well to see the breakdown on that. I have the children's savings account, which I set aside $28.50 each week for that. Then remember, I used to do, I just said I wasn't going to do that, but I used to set aside monies for my daughter's South Africa trip. That no longer is a thing. So that money is $62. So what I'm going to start doing is putting that with the second mortgage amount. So I'm going to put that into parentheses for this week, saying that I'm going to send them the $195.61 plus the $62. Next, we have the HOA fee. I only set aside $6.60 a week for that because we pay it quarterly. And that's that. So now, let's get a total amount, which is $1,322.21. Okay? So now, with that being said, remember, I like to leave a cushion in my account. But before that, let's talk about the amount of money. I set aside a certain amount of monies into this bills account every week. And this week, this is not the total amount that I was set aside. So actually, I will be under. I'm going to be over. So I will need to actually pull out some monies from my bill savings account to help me with this total amount. So with that being said, based on the amount that I set aside, I am going to be under, let's get to my calculator real quick. I'm actually going to be under $111. So that's the overage. And also remember, I like to set aside $26.15 as a cushion. And I just came to that number, guys, because of, overtime. Not overtime money, but raises I've gotten and how I've allocated my different amounts of monies. So this was the extra that was left over. And so that's how I got to that rough number with the odd amount of cent added to it. So if we add both of those amounts together, we should come up with, okay, so somehow we're not coming up with the total that I have. Oh, okay, yeah, that's because of the 21 cents. I didn't add that in, so this should actually be 21. So it should be $111.21 that I'm going to be short, plus the $26.15. So that should give me a total of $137.36 that I need to pull out of the bill savings account to help me meet this total amount here. Okay, so right now, you know I love to use my little markers. So we're gonna color coordinate. This is our first amount here. The one, let's get the markers off, all the tops off the markers so we can be ready. All right, so this is where we are so far. The 137.36 is what I need to pull out of the bill savings account to help me satisfy these expenses for the week. Now remember, once I do that, I'm going to go back through. My next step is, let's see if I can keep this pad straight, to go back through each one of these expenses and put a PA beside those items that I'm not paying for this week. All right, so this is week 1, so we are not paying the mortgage. We'll put a PA there. The insurance, there's a PA for that. This PA means put away, so I'm putting away these amounts into the bill savings account. Next, we have the student loan payment. We'll not be paying that. Second mortgage year, we're paying that. Household expenses savings account. And the HOA, well, we're not paying that. So we have 4 items that we're not paying this week. So we will put our pink circle around those. That's the second step I typically do. Then we'll go back through and we'll add up all of the PA amounts. And for sake of this video, I've done that already. So we're going to move forward. The total of the put away amount will be $514.10. That's our put away amount. So just stick with me here. Okay. I'm gonna color coordinate everything so you can know what's going on. So those are our PA amounts. Those are the totals. So basically now we have 2 objectives here. We need to pull out some money to satisfy this 137.36, but we also need to put away some monies. So with that being said, we're doing 2 different actions, so we're going to have to subtract those 2 numbers. We have the $514 minus the 137.36, and that gives us a total of $376.74. Now, the action that you will take will be the action of the larger amount. The larger amount is to put away. So basically, we will need to put away this $376.74 into our bills savings account. I just abbreviate that as BSA for bills savings account. All right, so stay with me. Right now, we are at the point of where we're putting away the $376.74. But during the month of February, this is when my life insurance is due. So this month we will be paying the life insurance. That total is $248. Okay, so that is a debt that we will be paying this week. And so, I do not have my purple marker, so we're going to use blue today. I normally use purple for those debts that we're paying for this week. Okay? Now, with that being said, I will have to pull that amount out of the bill savings account to pay for that debt for this week. But remember, I'm putting away the $376.74. So what I need to do is subtract those 2 numbers. So the $376.74 minus the $248 that I need to pay for the insurance this week leaves me with a total of $128.74. Remember, I told you when you're subtracting numbers, the total amount is the action you will take from the larger two. So from the number that's the largest of the two numbers you're subtracting. So basically this 376.74, remember that was the number that we're going to put away. It's the larger amount. The 248 is what I need to pull out to help satisfy this debt. So we're putting away an amount and we're pulling out an amount. But the largest amount that we are going to be dealing with is the put away amount. Therefore, your answer or your total sum would be the amount that you will be putting away. And I know I probably didn't explain that correctly, but once I write this out, I'm going to see if I can do a little bit better with that. So in reality, this is going to be the total amount that we will be putting away out of the monies for my paycheck this week. Now, let's go back real quick to see if I can go through this. We have a number. I'm trying to write on them so you can see. This number here, remember, we're bringing it down from this total. This total amount, 376.74, the action was to put it away. So this is your, I'm just going to abbreviate for now. This is your put away amount. And remember, for this life insurance, we need to pull out of the bill savings account. Because remember, that money wasn't allocated in this week's pay. So we need to pull that 248 out of the bill savings account. So now we have down here, okay, let's make sure we're still in frame. We have an amount that we need to put away, and we have an amount that we need to pull out of the bill savings account. So that's what I mean when I'm saying we got two numbers that we're doing two actions for. So your answer always takes the action of the larger number. So with this being the larger number, your answer, which is the 128.74, will take that action. So this is going to be the total amount that we will put away in our bill savings account for this week. I hope I didn't confuse anyone, and if I did, please leave a comment down in the description box. in the comment section below. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. I know I have a unique way of doing my budget, but it has worked for years. And if you're interested in this format, please leave me some information below, and I would send you an email, or we can chat about it so that you may be able to start using this strategy for your budgeting technique as well. This is Dr. Mommy Budgets, where we dream big but start small around here. I will see you in the next video. Peace.